Hey my Pisces babies, this is EJ from Taurota Gero. I hope you guys are having a good month of July. I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. This is going to be how's your money, how's your honey. We do 3 for the money, 3 for the honey, 2 for overall energy, and 3 for guidance from the universe. A reminder that I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. So let's see what we got going on here. Pisces, how's your money and how's your honey? Underneath the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So some of y'all are feeling like your wishes have come true, Pisces, as far as your money and your honey, and you are feeling successful. The 4 of Wands, I promise you, will make itself known when we get to that point, but it looks like a lot of you are going to be in a position to be celebrating. So let's see what we got going. So 3 for the money. First card, Queen of Wands. Second card, the Hangman. And the third card, the Moon card for your honey, Pisces. The Princess of Coins, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So let's see what we got going on here, Pisces. Again, your overall energy, you feel like you've had some kind of victory or success. And this is relating to both things as far as money and relationship. For some of you, you may have gotten a promotion or changed jobs completely, and you are just right now kind of riding that wave of, yeah, I got this. So for your money, with the Queen of Wands here, it's telling me that there may have been some things that caught you off guard that kind of sneak up on you energy. It wasn't easy to deal with, but it feels like you were able to get whatever it was straightened out. It may have required you filling out some additional paperwork or applications. For others of you, it may have just been waiting. Whatever little thing was keeping things wedged tight now has been shaken loose, and you should be able to make some forward movement. But with the Hangman here, this is also asking you need to change your perspective on something, or change your opinion, more importantly, about something. So if we go back to the Queen of Wands, the organization or bank or association or whoever you may have been dealing with, they kind of threw the cog in the machine and messed everything up. You may be looking at them, your opinion of them now is a little different. Now, for a lot of you, this is coming back as financial institutions. So pick your bank, where you may have thought they were going to handle things a little better. Maybe the communication was not as transparent as you needed to be. So this is a big card as it's major. So some of you may be changing banks. You may be leaving your credit union, however it's resonating with you, because of this situation here, they really didn't handle it right. With the Hangman having the Queen of Wands and the Moon card on either side of it, it's telling me that you're going to hear some things. Maybe this may also be about an attorney or something legal. When things change hands, you begin to hear some of the things that you didn't understand were going on in the first place. So again, that change of heart, change of perspective, change of opinion is going to be important, because it feels like some of you are going to be handling your finances a little differently moving forward. With your honey, with the Princess of Coins down here, this feels like a newer relationship that has all the things new relationships bring to the table when you first get in one. You know, the possibilities at the beginning of a relationship are usually unlimited. So it's got that feeling. Y'all getting ready to conquer the world and do the damn thing. That's kind of how you're feeling right now with your other. There are the Queen of Swords here. Pisces, you ain't playing. You ain't playing. You do have some rules and you do have some boundaries in place. And this feels like it's coming from a place of, I've been hurt before, so we're not going to go down that road again. And so some of you have actually mapped out, you know, we will do this and we won't do that. I would just say that as you are kind of outlining that framework for your boundaries, Pisces, try to be as clear as you can, and try to be as unemotional as you can, because sometimes when you get overly emotional, you kind of put stress on a relationship trying to prove a point or make a point about something. So yeah, you've been hurt before, and yeah, because of that, there's certain things you don't like. Kind of be sweet with that. Don't just throw that out there like, yeah, I got stuff y'all. You ain't doing, not that. Do the sweeter version. Light the candles, fix a meal, however that's resonating. But yeah, keep your boundaries in place. Don't, just because I'm telling you to say it a certain way, that doesn't mean you shouldn't say it. Please say it. And if it means you got to come out off the cuff with some raggedy shit, well, then it is what it is. But try to sweeten it up. Sweeten it up as much as possible, because, again, it feels like it's a newer relationship, and just kind of throwing everything up on the wall and going here might not play so well. At the end of the day, it's still the Ace of Cups. This is the beginning of a journey. And for a lot of you, it's going to open your eyes spiritually about some things maybe that you weren't clear about, or things you didn't even know about. So this is a good omen for your relationship, because it signifies a period of learning together. So that's a good thing. Which brings us to the Four of Wands. I tell you, they be making themselves known. With that kind of spiritual union, and by spiritual union, I'm not really talking about marriage. I'm just talking about the spiritual union of two souls. You're probably going to make it to another level, sooner rather than later. So keep that in mind as you're going through this. This is Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde starts today, which is the 7th, and it'll go all the way through to the 31st. So be mindful of your communicating. People are not going to hear you the first time, and if they do, they're probably not going to hear you clearly. So just kind of be mindful of all of that. Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Oh, whew. How dare I? How dare I, Pisces? I'm sorry. Ha. Guidance from the universe. Straight up almost forgot it. But there you go. And this resonates. Truth, especially with your finances. And I'm sorry, I'm just totally went past this part. Especially with your finances. It's about knowing the truth, standing in the truth, Pisces. It's the truth. And once you know the truth, especially with the moon card over here, once you know the truth, like I said, a lot of you are going to have a change of mind, change of heart, change of opinion on dealing with whoever that is that you're dealing with. With the fertility card here, this is very much about your newer relationship and how you feel. This is not just about giving birth to a baby. It's also about giving birth to a relationship, giving birth to new starts, giving birth to new ideas. That's where you are. That's good energy to have, because, again, when you get into at the beginning of a relationship, the possibilities are unlimited. So this is a good card to have and kind of open you up to. And for some of you, it may very well be conversations about, are you ready to have a baby? So universe hears you. Universe is throwing this back at you. The solitude card here, you may need to take a minute, especially with a new relationship, especially if you're talking about the boundaries of a relationship. You may need to take a minute and step back, hit pause. This is Mercury retrograde, don't forget, and make sure that this is really what you want to do. Solitude, a little peace and quiet will give you that, and it'll also give you some perspective, come on now, on everything that you're trying to do. Okay, now I can say I'm done. I'm sorry, Pisces. I'm glad I remembered. I hope you guys have a good week. I hope you guys have a good rest of July. I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.